Hi, this is Becky. You're in the car with Betty and Christian plays in the back. We are talking about power phrases. How to say what you mean what you say without being mean. And we're in the home stretch of this conversation. We're on tip number 4, where we discover that some situations there is no power phrase that will help. People will say that power phrases, the idea of it sounds great, but it doesn't work in the real world. Since I have been reading this book, I personally know that they do work, and that knowing how to speak brief, to speak concise, to ask for what I want in a way that the listener will hear helps change my world. The thing I have learned as well is that it will not change another person. The author talks about, he said, people come up to them and they want advice basically on how to change a sociopath into an agreeable person. It probably won't happen, right? There's no tools in this book to do that. Sometimes you will encounter situations where no power phrase is going to get you out of it. And your best option is damage control by removing yourself. There's a story about Bill and his mother-in-law. They're sitting together in church, and Bill says, "Ooh, it's sure hot in here." And his mother-in-law says, "It's cold." "What are you talking about? It's cold in here." And he says, "Well, that may be because you have a light dress on, and I'm wearing a suit, a jacket, a shirt, and an undershirt. It is definitely hot to me." And she says, "No, you have a suit, a jacket, an undershirt, and an undershirt, and a layer of thick fat. That's why it's hot there." So in this point, Bill gets up and he just moves to another place. Certainly they have issues, and there are phrases that they do need to talk about to resolve their relationship. But in the middle of church was not the time or the place to get into a confrontational conversation. Power phrases cannot change people. There will always be people who will drink alcohol long after their seizures have caused them to lose their job, no matter what you tell them. There will always be people who try the next get-rich-quick scheme, even after they have lost all of their money, no matter how well worded your warnings are. And there will always be people who date Mr. or Mrs. Wrong, no matter how many times you pick out the right one for them and phrase it in any way you choose. People need to learn their own lessons. Power phrases don't change other people, but power phrases can influence the world around you, and it can change you. I don't recommend giving up on any situation until you have thoroughly used power phrases. But at some times, I do recommend do retreat from a war that you obviously cannot win. All right, we'll talk some more. Have a good power phrase day.